It's Glenda with AKA GK Phelan. And coming at Glenda Wilson from the Twilight Zone, you have just entered. I am pulling off the biggest fashion faux pas in any woman's wardrobe. I'm wearing the same thing as yesterday. Oh well, I won't be next time. I do change clothes in the morning. See, I told you I would change. But this morning I've got the tired slouches. Come on, you guys have had the tired slouches. I've got my blanket on because the AC likes to blow right on my shoulder. I don't know why it seems everywhere we live, I always manage to park myself right in front of the vent. Yep. How you coming with your stories? You know you don't have to do them. But I do appreciate that you guys are really after me to for how hard it was that I gave you, and that you really are working at it. I know it. Just because you wouldn't have paid that much attention to the elements, you could do it. But if that, well, it's probably time I got this thing going here and getting it uploaded. But I do have some more to say. I know I've been silly, goofy, all that kind of stuff. And I think, I like being silly, goofy. I like being serious. I like being me. But I watch some of the other vlogs. I do, every day. And there are some where I watch people be so rude and so mean. And it can go on for days and even weeks. And there was one where I questioned if someone was doing something illegal. And so, I was just concerned, about kids. But that was just one incident. And there's others, where I've just been, I've got a medical background. I was a nurse. And there's some where I see, people, they'll bravo people who do stuff at home that's really, really not safe. Like opening an abscess. It's like, that's an infection, and you're not going to be able to care for that in a sterile way or clean it in a really good way. Yeah, and that's what runs through my mind. And then I see people saying on, I don't say anything to those because in some of those cases I know it's people out doing the best they can with the very little that they have in, like a third world country. And those I totally, I know they're doing the very best they can. And I do see them wash things, and use as sterile a procedure as they possibly can. But, there's those where they just think it's funny to do it, on camera at home. And, people do those kind of silly things. But the thing that bothers me, getting back to the point, which is a problem I have, then I see them going after professionals who do the best they can, who are doing it, asking them questions, yeah. Questioning the procedure, yeah. But just saying rude, mean things, to anybody on the internet without having any knowledge yourself of the procedure or of how it should be done. That makes me kind of irritated. And so I'll say things sometimes, just saying, I'll say things like, do you have a license? Yeah, and also, I'll be a little sarcastic that way. But I try very hard not to be rude and bullying. And I don't have time to really comment much. I do comment on the ones that I watch routinely now. But, and with other people too, And today, the Fry Life, they were explaining a comment they made that people took offense to. And, it's impossible to be human and not make somebody mad or uncomfortable. And I welcome if you're uncomfortable with something I talk about, just put it in a way that isn't offensive. I mean, sometimes it's hard not to be offensive. I've been offensive and not meant to. Deliberate. There's certain words like blankety you, or you're stupid. Those things I really don't like. But sometimes I wonder if I overprotect this channel. And I think of the things that I ask for on this channel. Like, don't use words like stupid, idiot, moron, stuff like that, even about yourself. Those are a personal thing for me. I really don't like those because of their actual meaning. And because I grew up feeling like I was some of those things. And I was a wimpy kid at school and stuff, But adults say things too. And when you're a kid, you carry that stuff, and you can carry it for a long, long time. And they still make me cringe. And I don't even like to see people apply them to themselves. You can do a stupid thing. That does not make you a stupid person. And you can say an idiotic thing, I guess, in your book if it's called, you can think that it's idiotic. Although I don't know that that's, well, I say some pretty idiotic things. That's part of what I'm trying to do with my comical me. But I don't want people thinking that I don't want them to see the channel or I don't want them to comment. I do. I just want you to be careful what you say because there are other people on here. And I don't want them feeling like you're attacking them. I can handle a lot of things. But please don't attack the other people on my channel. And I haven't had that problem. But that's just where I wonder if I don't overprotect. And maybe that's why some people don't come right out or don't even watch the channel, or maybe they watch once or twice, and they see that we're all nicey, and so they don't come back because they want the drama. And I understand that. I'm a writer. If you don't have drama, but this isn't, the same kind of thing. So, we're putting parts of our lives out there. And there's times when I talk about medical stuff. I do my research and I make sure you do know that. And that I've taken, from a channel, or from somebody a lot more expert than me. So I don't know how far to go with this, but I do want people to feel free to comment. I do. The thing I'm protective of is the people on this channel, a little bit of myself, but mostly the people on the channel. And I don't want kids coming and reading things, because I know they watch YouTube. I know they watch other people's YouTubes. And I don't like seeing it there either. And, I just, sometimes we do the silly fairy tale things. Those are things that I'd like kids to see, And so it's because I want it wholesome. I want to be wholesome. I probably could have said it all in that one word. But do comment. Golly, I'm not holding up that big of a filter. Really. I'm just asking for being commonly polite. That's it. Just help me keep my channel wholesome. Doesn't mean you can't be a little critical of things I say, but do it in a wholesome way. Thank you very much. And I'm going to end here. Please do subscribe. And if you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. It's totally up to you. If I see a thumbs down here and there, I'm not going to quit my channel. Okay? But if you like what you see, please do give me a thumbs up. Even if you're not commenting, for Pete's sake. And I have heard people say they do it at the beginning. That's if you're, I don't expect that, but if you're a regular follower and you feel like you want to do that, go ahead. There's people who ask for it up front in the beginning, and it's like, maybe that does help, maybe not. And I know I'm getting very long on this particular part, and so I'll probably trim some. But if you like me, give me a like. Give me that thumbs up. Make your comment and subscribe if you want to. Because, as others say, it's totally up to you. Thank you. Tomorrow's another day, and I'll see you then.